When I speak of vision, I do not mean to stand here and think of my home. I see it in my mind's eye. That's not vision. Vision is just like this. This is vision. When these things happen to me, it's just like this. I'm in a world just as real as I am here now. It is not anything that is vapor or thinking of something. I'm thinking from it. The whole thing is right before me. The child, solid and real. David, solid and real. The splitting of the body from top to bottom. The dove descending upon my head, upon my hand, and coming to my face to kiss me. All these things are real. Just like this. That's vision. Has nothing to do with what the world calls hallucination. And those who can't even spell the name will tell you you're hallucinating. You ask him to define it for you. Tell me exactly what you mean. And he's all silent. But he'll mumble and mumble and mumble. That was a marvelous hallucination. And those tell me they don't even dream. Well, I am telling you what I have experienced. I have reached the end. The whole thing is now an accomplished fact within me. He, in the depth of my own being, who revealed himself as myself, has wrought it. The very end of the 22nd Psalm. Unborn tomorrow will know that God has wrought it. In him. No praise to me as a man called Neville, so what? But the drama unfolded itself completely within me. And I speak from experience when I speak of these characters of Scripture. And so I cannot now get down on my knees and bow before anyone named in that book. They're all eternal states of consciousness. And you are the important one. You, as you sit here, when you say, I am, that is the God of the universe. That is the God passing through these states. And eventually he will come out in the end as the Lord, the Father of humanity, who is David. That is the Son. So, when you meet someone as you go through life, and they need help, it doesn't cost you anything other than one little moment in the exercise of your talent, which is the gift of God to you, which is himself, which is your own wonderful human imagination. And you simply create him in your mind's eye, whether he be 10,000 miles away. You bring him into your mind's eye and see him as he would like to be seen by the world. And you see him as you would like to see him. And you carry on a mental conversation with him from the premise that he is now already the one he wants to be. And to the degree that you are self-persuaded that he is that, he becomes that. You don't have to raise one finger to make it so. You plant the seed. What do you do after you plant the seed? You leave it. You don't dig it up every morning to see if it has a root. You leave it. A seed must fall into the ground and die before it is made alive. And if it dies, it bears much fruit. And so, you put it into the seed, into the ground of your own wonderful human imagination. Now bear in mind, the vision has its own appointed hour. It ripens. It will flower. If it be long, wait, for it is sure and it will not be late. Not for that seed. One seed may take 24 hours. Another may take, like a hen's egg, 21 days. A little lamb takes 5 months. A horse takes a year. Human being, 9 months. So each seed has its own appointed hour. So don't be concerned. You did the work. All you need do is simply leave it alone. And don't raise one finger to make it so. And don't discuss it with anyone else or with the one who asked it of you. If they keep on bothering you by saying, well, when? Don't answer them. You planted it. You did what they asked you to do, and that's all that you can do. If they're anxious about it, then let them bring about their own mental miscarriage. What do you do after pregnancy? There is no such thing as a little pregnancy. pregnancy, and then in the fullness of time, the child is born. So in the fullness of time, what you did in your imagination will be born. So leave it alone. Every imaginal act grows into a fact. So go about knowing that there are only states in this world,